What is up, my wizards? Today I'm going to be covering what I think are going to be the best predictions possible for what we will see in Rivals of Ixalan. And just to clarify, because I am not an almighty high YouTubing god yet, these are just what I believe are the predictions that or vague generalizations of what we could possibly see printed. This is just what I want to see as well as what I believe we will see. But it has a lot to do with what I hope to see as well, just so you know. So they've already spoiled Silvergill Adept. I think they'll also release Curse Catcher and the Lords. Why do I think they will be reprinting those? Well, it's the perfect set to do so. Some of these cards are a little more pricey than they should be. But considering how competitive Merfolk is, now would be the perfect time for Wizards to reprint the Lords and or other Merfolk staples. I don't see another set that other than if we went back to Lorwyn or if they threw Merfolk in on another plane that they would actually go so well to be reprinted. But right now is the perfect time, and I believe we will see a reprint of at least one, if not more, of the Lords, or another version of the Lords, making Merfolk even more busted if they just made up another Lord on the spot just for this set. I don't think that there will be anything in Vampires that will be reprinted per se. If they did, it would be closer to like Blood Artist, Viscera Seer, maybe Vampire Nighthawk, because that would be cool. Strictly just cool to play in Standard, but, you know, it's still a 25-cent card. No one's really going to give that much attention to it. But we'll see a Vampire Lord, obviously. There's one in the story for Rivals of Ixalan from what Sal has told me. And I won't throw it for Mardu because they haven't shown any clear indicators that they want to go Mardu Vampires in Ixalan, even though we know that vampires the tribe is Mardu colors. I think that they'll just stick with black-white for this set. I also think that Dinosaur Tribal will get a huge boost. Galta Primal Hunter is already a insanely good card, especially since a lot of the rogue dinosaur lists that I see running around online, or even the occasional one at a GP, is, you know, usually gets 10 power out there around turn 5, especially, which is really good for Standard. Which means, you have a 2-drop 12/12 with Trample, possibly going to be able to give it haste. The card's Galta alone is busted, but I believe we will see something that'll make dinosaurs just go over that edge, possibly to the point of being playable in Modern or Legacy. What that is, though, I couldn't even begin to imagine. I don't think they will reprint Cavernous Souls for the land. They just reprinted it in Modern Masters 3. It's pretty well settled at $50 right now. It's still about the same. Would they reprint it in this set? No. It would drop the price way too drastically and I think a lot of people would kick back about that, especially with as many people went out and were trying to get Cavernous Souls before for certain tribal strategies like Merfolk and humans and goblins. I think that there will be too much of a player lashback and too many WTFs that Wizards doesn't want to put up with it. But I do think they will give us another goodie like Unclaimed Territory. But will it be nearly as good as Cavernous Souls? No. But I do think that they will give us a good land cycle to go along with this next set. I don't know what to expect. If they brought back Shocklands for this set, it would be a little unexpected, especially since they've stuck Shocklands, they've shown that they're sticking those specifically to Ravnica. If they threw the Shocklands in for this next set, that would be very unexpected. very cool, because I would love to see the art for him. But would they actually do that? Probably not. The most likely thing that they would do for the land cycles is just finish off what they started with these whatever we're calling them now, the whatever, Dragon Skull Summit, blah blah blah, Sun Petal Grove, all those. I think they'll finish off and go ahead and do those with just finish those off. That would make the most sense. But Wizards doesn't always make the most sense, unfortunately. That's unfortunately all I can see for lands is a watered down Cavernous Souls closer to unclaimed territory, and then finishing off the current land cycle that they are on. Now, from what I know and what Salad has told me, we will more than likely be seeing a red-black Minotaur Planeswalker. Why red-black? That makes more sense than the Homeland's red-blue Minotaurs. Just saying. And it's been along the themes of what they've been doing with Minotaurs, except for Homelands, which doesn't really exist. Anyways, we will be seeing a red-black Minotaur Planeswalker. I hope it's playable. From what it sounds like, it probably will be like a 5-drop, maybe a 4, from the power level that Salad was telling me that it was that they were putting him at in the lore. I haven't got to keep up with the lore too much for Rivals, so we hope to see this guy in action, because we need another bull person. We need that bull person Planeswalker, just as well as we already have Merfolk, we have a ton of humans, we have Koth, which I don't even know what he is, Tybalt's a devil. We need a Minotaur, because that would just be cool. Just other than playability aside, it would be really cool to have a Minotaur Planeswalker. It'd be just hilarious. Honest to God, I don't know what to expect with Pirates. They have done a phenomenal job with the Pirates that they've already shown us in Ixalan, that anything they release now is just icing on the cake. Could they make things that'll make Pirates a little more competitive in other formats? We already have a Pirates tribal freaking legacy deck. I don't know what else they could do, but I'm sure what they do release is going to be amazing, and it's going to surprise the hell out of all of us. I believe we will be seeing more flip cards. I don't know what to expect from that, honestly. More artifacts and enchantments, probably, from what they've shown that they want to do with the flips. Could they make them better than they made these last ones? No. I think these last ones are about as good as they're going to get for playability in Standard and Modern. So guys, that has been my predictions. I hope I'm on the right track. There's not much to go off of. They've only revealed 2 cards, but off those 2 cards is enough to sort of generalize what they may be doing, as well as what they've been doing with the last set. If you like the channel, give us a subscribe. If you like the video, hit the like button. Do whatever you do, guys. I am done. Yeah, have a good one.